Marie Allen has been with the mission from the ground up. The mission is Rolla's homeless shelter that was officially started 5 years ago. It's connected to Vineyard Church, and at first it was just a free communal laundry service. Then it grew into the homeless shelter that we know today.
It started out as the dream of my predecessor here as pastor of the church, Matt Forrest. We moved into this building as a congregation in 2004, and having the space downtown and having this big building, just started to ask how we could use the space as a church community to serve the community at large, and settled on the idea of opening up the free laundromat. And that little laundry room with 3 washers and dryers and a Sunday school classroom was the beginning of what we see today as the mission. Now, I came on staff at the church in 2013, and overseeing that was one of my responsibilities. I just fell in love with the work, and I fell in love with the people that were coming in. And the more that we did that, the more we began to see need in our community that we hadn't been maybe aware of before. And so it grew through the efforts of so many people, so many more than I could possibly name in just a few short minutes, through the efforts of a lot of people. It grew, and we realized in about 2014 that it needed to be its own nonprofit. And so I oversaw the process of filing for that paperwork and incorporating and all of that, and the rest, they say, is kind of history.
Marie is just an amazing person. She gives so much of herself, and she's so humble about it too. You would never know just by talking to her that Marie has helped hundreds of people out of poverty, and she's implemented these amazing programs that have made our community so much better. And she just walks around with a little humble smile on her face, and you would never know.
Now Sean Harris is taking Marie's place. He worked at your community health center, managed grants, and has a lot of great experience for the shelter.
Whenever we were looking at new board members, we asked Sean if he would be willing to come on, and he's just blown us away with his skills and abilities. He is a go-getter, and we really need that, because we have big plans, and what we're trying to do is help people and to end homelessness in our community, and we need somebody with his skill set.
Now Marie is going to keep leading the Vineyard Church as head pastor while Sean takes over at the mission. In the near future, the mission hopes to use their recent anonymous and large donation of $100,000 to move into a new building to better help our community.
The donation certainly opens up a lot of possibilities for the future. One of those possibilities is a new standalone facility. So we're exploring those ideas right now, which is really exciting that those doors are opening.
The mission encourages the community to support the shelter to help our area's homeless and people in need.
Support comes in a variety of forms. I've always said that Rolla is the best community that I could possibly imagine to do this kind of work, because we're a very generous community. And so support looks like volunteering your time. They need lots of folks to help out with the various programs, and there's all kinds of different opportunities depending on your schedule and your skill set and your comfort level. So reach out and find out how you can volunteer. And financial support is also always appreciated. I can guarantee you that every dollar that comes into this organization is well spent and is stretched as far as it can go. Support for the philosophies of helping our neighbors that are struggling and in need are important as well.